Hey guys, this is Mr. King trying to show you this time how we're going to do our project on Monday for our bison count, or our winter count as it was called by the Sioux Native Americans in our textbook. As you can see below on YouTube, you're going to want to look at my paragraph that's in the comment section or whatever, the description section. I'll read it aloud as I do it, but the words that are underlined are my words that I have found are also pictures. So we're going to start my story, and I'm going to show you how to kind of make your winter count. So I'm just going to start drawing, but I'll tell you what I'm doing. As I go, I'm going to go in, I'm going to circle in a circle, and I'm going to go start at the outside edge and work my way towards the middle. My first drawing, if you can see there, is 15. Because my story starts in my 15th year, I went to my first bison hunt. So my second picture is going to be a combination picture. It's going to be a really bad drawing of a bison. And as you can see, coloring in on this is a little harder. There we go, bison. And then hunt is just an arrow sticking off. So that together, those two, because I put them in the same color, that means bison hunt. Then I'll move on to my next sentence. We found many bison across the Great River. Well, because my bison are across the river, I'm going to turn my paper a little sideways. I'm going to draw my river. Okay. And then I'm going to actually use an arrow to point to show across. And then I'm going to draw my good old bison friend here. That way it kind of makes it look like that the bison were across the river. The next one says, I used my arrows and helped send one bison to the sky. So I'll choose a new color for my arrows. And I'll admit I left my sheet at school over the weekend. But if I'm right, this means arrows. You may have to bear with me on a couple of these as I'm drawing with my big old fat fingers. So there's my arrows. I used my arrows to send one of the bison to the sky. So there's sky. And I told the kids on Friday that I was going to draw this bison since I sent him to the sky. I'm going to draw him kind of like a ghost. So he's going to be white with an X over his face. The next sentence says, we were very hungry and went back to camp to cook a lot of meat. Well, this is the one that I'm not sure about. If this is how you drew hungry or not. So I'm going to draw a guy with his arms up and kind of dots going to his face. Okay, so that might have meant eat, but it still kind of conveys the same idea. Camp would be my teepees. 3 teepees. Okay. And now you can see, guys, I'm actually running into my own picture. So now I have to kind of do my little circle. So I went back to camp to cook a lot of meat. So cook is a fire. And you guys will hopefully do a better job than this because you'll be using colored pencils, whereas I'm just using my finger. There's cook and a lot of meat. Cook a lot of meat. This made us happy as winter was coming and we could store the meat in a cache. So winter, I've also forgotten which one winter is. but I knew rain was just a bunch of drops, so maybe we could do this. Be kind of like snowing. Winter was coming, and we were going to store it in a cache. And if I recall, that's just a circle with a bunch of dots. All right. Now, like I said, yours is going to look better because you're going to do it nice details, unlike mine. You're going to do it so it's going to look more like an actual circle. But as you can see, I had 15 words, I think is what we counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 words. But when it came out to it, I only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pictures. So hopefully yours will have the same amount of pictures or more. And yours will look more like a spiral than mine does. But this is how you're going to do it. So when you come in Monday afternoon for social studies class, we're going to go right into this. And you guys can just get busy working on it. All right? Thanks a lot for watching. And I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Happy Monday.
Made with Doodlecast Pro.